Yeah, so we learned a lot.
Yeah.
And so that was around Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And so while I have you here, we are around Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I figured since I have you here, I might as well ask you some questions.
Okay. What?
You know?
Okay.
So.
Oh, you wrote some. You prepared questions?
I Google. It's just Google.
Oh God, y'all.
But I do have.
Okay.
I do have them for sure. I think you already kind of said this, but we'll do it because it's gonna be a different video. What are the 3 qualities about me that you were first attracted to?
So, the first quality is it like what you said, were or am? Or like how do you want me to frame it?
They should be the same.
No, you learn new things. I learned new things.
Were. So
okay.
you didn't know.
Yeah,
You didn't
there
know.
are things I didn't know, and there are things I knew instantly. So, first one is and was. This is the same, but like you are a naturally like kind person to people you want to be kind to. So, so like you know you're like, and when I say kind, I mean just like a genuine like positive person. You see the best in people, even when they don't deserve it. That's that's an awesome trait. Now, if they make you mad or something, that's a different story. But your default, your default is very kind, and so that was cool. I think another one was we do and did laugh together, and you're like a very fun person to be around.
Agreed.
I am. And last one I was gonna say was you're humble, no. But nah, you're a fun person to be around. I am an anxiety-ridden person sometimes, and having somebody like you like around makes life that much sweeter and fun. You let me see the fun part of life, and actually like the mindfulness that I try to cultivate now, I wouldn't ever did by myself because that's just not how I was wired or whatever. But like, you're a fun person. I always remember like when we went on vacation to Jamaica, I think. Like I just remember it was like a trip where we didn't really have plans. It was just like, let's just do it. And I'm like, what? We gotta have like a. But nah, you just taught me even then. Like, nah, we don't need no plans. We gonna just make it happen. So that was cool. That helped me grow as a person too. And then you said attracted. Is that the word? What's the operative word? I think the last one. I have a lot of things I want to say. Let me think. The last one I'm gonna say is honest. I guess I'm gonna use that word. Like, I don't trust a lot. I'm not a trusting person. I'm naturally skeptical, and I don't really trust. But I trust you. You know what I mean? And like, you are consistent in like what you say, and we're able to have conversations. Because like part of trust with you is like we're able to have tough conversations or whatever. But I trust that we still cool. Like I trust that we can come out of it together. So like that's a cool trait to have. Cool. Consistency.
So I wish I would have went first.
Why?
Because you always do a really good job. But the things right off the bat, the honesty, like very straightforward, tells the truth. Like even if it was gonna hurt my feelings, he told the truth. He was truthful. And I just had never experienced somebody like not just telling me what I wanted to hear, but being honest, being direct.
And I'm never trying to hurt your feelings. Like I hate that.
No, I don't feel like you was trying to hurt my. It wasn't even nothing like you were just telling me, what you like. You were just matter of fact. Like it wasn't nothing about me. You were saying like
I just
you didn't. You
not,
said I had a big head one day.
That was just how when you courting somebody and you just start teasing them. That was more like that. You know what I'm saying? That was...
Other than that, I don't mean like you're not like that, but you are just direct. So that is irreplaceable. Sure. Like the level of, I don't know another word for it. I wish I had a bigger word for it. Like you are sure about things. Like you don't waver. So that is a person who does like kind of like the whoop, 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 go back and forth with things. It's good to have somebody who is like sure. of the path and like is seeing
Like decisive.
yeah, decisive, that's the word. So you make a decision, you stick to it, and that gives safety.
It's cool.
I mean,
yeah, the balance is good though. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying. I think.
But I guess that's why we were attracted to things that we didn't have on our own.
The balance is really good though, because like even with the decisiveness and the surety that you talk about, like you've taught me how to not even, I'm not even call it waver, but like you've taught me how to explore multiple options, how to not close doors so fast. You know what I mean?
I get that,
and so it's a good balance as well. Yeah.
And I would say, just all the things that would encompass you being like charismatic. I guess I would say you're funny. You were in every room that we were in. You were able to like be a part. Like I didn't even know that until later that you weren't an extrovert. Like because you were just, you know how to like be a part of the party, and like you're good in that way. And I'm gonna put this in the charismatic thing, the athleticism of it, like you running up walls and stuff like that. That's pretty dope, you know? So those kinds of things, I think on a, you know, just on a, what's the word I'm looking for? A primal level of when you're looking for somebody who's safe and athletic and just able and sure, like the safe, just had all of these things of,
Okay. That's great. I ain't never heard that before.
Anywho. Let's keep going. Okay. What was your favorite date that we had? What made it so special for you?
Favorite date that we had and what made it so special for me? Okay, we've been dating. You know what I mean? We've been going on dates since 2005. October 19th, 2005.
We wasn't probably going on.
Well, I'm just saying, I've known you since then. And I don't think we've like not talked to each other since then. Like every day. So I'm going through my Rolodex. I got some hits. However, and when I say favorite, I'm gonna just tell you why this is my favorite. Well, it ain't even my favorite. It's like one of the many favorites.
Got it.
Okay. So we just talked about it. We just talked about it, I think last week. Because it comes up. It's like so memorable, it comes up all the time. But my car was broke down.
Okay.
And we was walking down the street, right?
Yes.
And you said a few words to me that I remember, and you were teasing me. You know what I'm saying? I think I was like on my last like $20.
That was my $20.
I ain't even no money.
That was my $20.
Okay, I ain't even no money. Okay, so this goes back to like a level of kindness that I wasn't used to. Like that was like a level of kindness I wasn't used to. That's how it manifested. So it was your $20.
Yes.
And I didn't have no money. And you was calling me Baroque as we was walking.
Baroque.
As we was walking.
You gotta say it right. You Baroque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was funny. We were kind of like.
You wasn't laughing.
I wasn't laughing at the time, but it was funny for you. And so, but that was really cool because we were in college. We were in college. Freshman year. It had to be freshman year.
Why? Because you said you had some money after that?
I had some money after that. So it had to be freshman year.
Yeah.
And so again, we were like not together for long or whatever, but like we was kind of like pairs, you know. Let's walk to this restaurant, and I'm sure I know we got nachos or whatever. You know, it wasn't like a fancy restaurant. It was that bar.
It's called Heroes.
Heroes down on Pine Street. But I do remember that, and I just symbolically like what that like meant for me is why that's one of my favorite dates. Because it was just one of those flashbulb memories that like confirmed a lot of stuff that I wanted to think about you. And I was like, dang, that's really, really cool.
All right.
Yeah.
It's well crazy enough, and I thought it was crazy that the one I'm gonna say, because it was at that same time, like back then, and we've been on so many more days, so many more, like, you know, there's been all this pulling out of the stops, you know, like all of this other stuff, but that first Valentine's Day, Now I'm not gonna cry.
Uh-huh.
That first Valentine's Day,
Uh-huh.
that'll always be like the most craziest thing for me because I was okay.
That's when you cried in the car?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
You gotta mind your
Keep
business.
going. I was trying to think.
Just let me answer my question.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
But okay, so here's the thing. Let me start here. So my roommates were a set of triplets, and one of them might be watching this. And I'm a messy girl, and my roommate was not. And she was like, clean up. And she just was on me to clean up. I'm like, okay, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. So I cleans up and then went to bed, which I was in your room. I was sleeping in your room. So I went downstairs to go to bed. The next morning I get up there and it's rose petals, it's stuffed animals, it's just all this stuff, and I'm just like taken aback. Like she helped them set it up, but like they both like, I'm like, wait a minute, just not thinking that nobody would. I've cared a lot about people in the past, but nobody took the time to do me like that. Like, so I was just outdone. And then throughout the day, more and more just kept coming. Like, I had already bought you, like, you didn't know that I had bought you something, but I had, bought you something that was a lot of money for me, at that time. What was it? That little
PSP?
Yeah. But, and I was doing that, not thinking that this person is about to wow me like this, outdo me as he does every Christmas, Valentine's Day. He always outdo me, but I was not expecting to be outdone or even, I didn't care. So that was just like, wow. And it just throughout the day, more and more stuff kept coming, and it was just a lot for me. Now, what did you talking about cried in the car?
Okay, so I think because I thought you was about. I was thinking of one like
cried because I was overwhelmed. I think.
No.
Okay.
Don't try to clean up. Because I was overwhelmed and
the whole.
No.
That's probably what you want to say.
Yeah, you was overwhelmed with you.
Just go ahead.
So I'm trying to put the words together. So back then, you had a specific kind of trauma response about surprises.
Oh, got it.
Right? And so I remember back then, I'm big on I don't like telling you nothing. I'm like, I'm gonna surprise you. I want to make this a day. You ain't gonna know where we going. Just be ready by this time. But back then, I still do stuff like that now, just randomly. But back then, she wasn't she wasn't having it. And I remember we were this was like a basic. It was like we got a reservation at a restaurant at 7 p.m. And it was that place with the candle lit. Remember that? Okay,
yeah.
So
it's called Big Daddies or something
Players?
Like that. Players. Something with some slick shit.
Slick. Okay, so but I remember we just had a random reservation at a restaurant. I didn't want to tell her where we're going, and she was like, crying in the car because she's like, she gotta know, and this, you gotta tell me where we're going, da 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 da, and that was new for me. I wasn't really good at I mean not good, but I wasn't really accustomed to having to weave through somebody else's emotionality like that. Mm-hmm. And I remember during that time, and that might have been, I don't even know if that was our first Valentine's Day or not, but I just do. You asked about a date, so that was. But I remember that as a date monument thing too. Mm-hmm. But that was something where I remember a lesson. Dang, if you're gonna be with somebody, you gotta learn about the person. Mm-hmm. It ain't about just y'all primal attraction and stuff like that. If you truly want to be with somebody, you gotta be with somebody. And that was one of those early lessons learned about that for me. I didn't think. I was a young dude, so that wasn't something I categorized as a part of a relationship. But that was another one I remember too.
Yeah.
And that was a good. Again, all our dates provide something, so that was a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was a little nuts. No, just didn't. I like to know what's going on. I don't know you like that.
Yeah, you didn't know me.
I don't know you like that. You can't just take me anywhere. It could be trying to dump me somewhere. I have to make sure I know what's going on. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go to. What's the best outfit you've ever seen me wear?
Interesting question. Okay. Frame it again. Best outfit I've ever seen you wear. Best outfit.
Yeah, I don't like none of them.
No. It's just like I have to go in thought process there. Okay. I know when it like piques my interest a lot.
Okay, go ahead.
Remember that time that you wore those heels in that short dress, that black and pink dress you wore?
Oh yes.
Yes.
And that was in Jamaica.
Was that in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that one.
Sicko. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I like that one. And then I like remember that outfit you had? You had that blue dress. And you had
like dresses, yeah.
You had like that
You're gonna say wig.
Yeah.
I cannot stand you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was trying to think about it.
So basically, you like short dresses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those were great. Yeah. I like that one. Okay, let me give you a long dress one.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, remember that long dress I bought you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Remember that dress? I like that one.
Okay.
That one's dope. Let me see what else. Yeah, I like the stuff. I like that. The long dress I bought you.
You're something else.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So yeah.
Dang, that was a hard question.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would say I have.
Oh, you about to answer this for me?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But it's categories. I really like a lot of stuff that you wear. To be honest with you, I do. I like a lot of stuff that you wear. I like all the suits.
Yeah, I got a lot of suits.
And I like the workout stuff. I like when you wear that black workout top with the hood on it, but it has a short sleeves with like gray sweatpants. I like that look. And I like all the looks.
Okay.
To be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, if you wear, one look that you can leave.
Yeah, tell me what can I leave?
But you wear it to sleep. I know it's comfy for you.
I wear to sleep?
That thing,
sleep don't
you
count.
can leave.
What?
You can keep it. I'm just messing with you. The jersey that you like.
That's the comfiest thing I have.
And you can wear it. I love it for you.
You talking about wait. You talking about my hockey jersey?
Yes. No, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying, like but it's bigger. It's not showing. It's not form fitting.
Of course not.
So it's not my favorite.
I can't be muscled up.
See, you like because you saying the same thing I'm saying because you like short dresses and the long dress is a wrap. It's tight. So you like what you like too.
That's true.
So yeah, we saying the same thing.
Okay, now let me tell you the pajamas. I hate them now. Because I don't know.
No, remember, I know pajamas you've hated.
Oh my God, the Mickey Mouse.
The Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah,
those was very comfy.
What happened to those?
You did something to my stuff.
I couldn't have.
You did something to my stuff.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Let's not start with that.
Are you serious?
Because you know good and well.
Oh, I did something to him for real?
Yes.
There's evidence behind that?
I feel like you said it. It's so long. We've been together for how long? 17 years? Let's start there. We've been together for 17 years.
I can't, yeah.
We've been married for 12 years.
Since 2011.
Are you saying something I'm not saying? Okay.
I don't know.
And then
I just don't know how many years that is.
And then, and so I don't know.
2005. So we've been together since 2005. Married since 2011.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to see what the record is.
What?
Well, I'm gonna stay healthy and all that.
Yeah.
Stay healthy, so we could be like, been together since the early aughts.
This is a good question, and it's gonna be the last question because I feel like we don't even need that. Maybe we can do a part 2 at another time, but I feel like this is long, or maybe because we sat here and did a different video.
We can do another holiday or something.
Yeah. What we about to say?
Go ahead.
You don't know because you don't got the questions.
I don't have the question.
How did we make each other smile this week?
This week?
This week.
Oh, I wasn't here this week. I was out of town.
But you got less days. You better pick.
I got less days. Okay.
We both do because you wasn't here this week.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
So I haven't made you smile none since you've been home.
No, I gotta pick. Well, it was on YouTube though, so I gotta.
Come on with my lie.
I can't say everything that made me smile. I gotta.
I'm just so outdone.
I'm just saying. Okay, so let me cook. All right. But I have to think though.
Go ahead.
So you can edit, right?
Yeah, but I'm not editing that part you just said out.
What, the part of me that me thinking? Or the other part before that?
Before.
Oh, okay. Well, let me think right now, real quick, because I have to go through my week. So Monday was I here? Oh, yeah, easy, just happened. Okay. You want to start the question over or you want me to answer now?
Go ahead and answer the
Okay.
question.
So, today,
Yeah.
when I was leaving the house, you gave me came over there and said, let me have a kiss. You gave me a kiss, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And as I was driving into the place, I was smiling because I was like, I'm such a lucky man.
Oh.
I was like, dang, I'm lucky. Because I was, I like one of the things like, I mean that sounds mundane because it's just a kiss, but I don't know. I just kind of like when I was driving out, I didn't have my phone playing music because I was like trying to do like some meditation and stuff on my way to get my phone fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like doing some deep thought, and part of the deep thought I was doing was like, again, trying to appreciate everything and be mindful. And so that popped up in my head like, that was nice. And that literally did make me smile. So I just while I was driving to the place today, I smiled at that because I was like, oh, because I was just leaving for like an hour or two, you know what I mean? And you was like, give me a kiss, and I was like, okay, And it ain't like we don't kiss, but I just was like, oh, okay, like it wasn't like I was leaving for a long time. So yeah, that made me smile.
Okay. Well, mine is today too.
Okay.
And it's right now, but it's also all day because we have worked him like a dog today. Like he was scared. He practiced with our youngest son wrestling for an hour. Then you worked out.
Yep.
Then he had to go do his thing when he was leaving. And then you were helping our oldest son on the basketball court.
Yep.
And then I had you sit here and record 2 videos. So, I mean, we just have worked him like a dog today, and
That's
he has been a
normal
good
stuff,
sport.
though. That's like,
That makes me smile.
I'm their
You're
dad.
dope. And then you just talked about, come on, how many men are sitting here talking about, you talking about you was meditating and reflecting and all that. I mean, you
supposed to do
are,
that.
everything about you makes me smile.
Oh, okay. That's my I'm supposed to do that as a person. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I gotta take care of my mental health and well-being.
I feel you, but you are special.
Oh, well, thank you. You're special too.
Thanks. Well, I feel like that's long enough, right? Or is there any other questions that you would like to ask?
I haven't been asking any questions.
You haven't.
So no. Is there any more questions you'd like to ask me? Because I'll be willing to do this for another holiday or another. We could figure out a milestone to do these on or something. I'll contribute.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That makes sense.
Learn things about each other. This is cool.
Right.
It's fun.
Good. All right. Well, that's it. Happy Valentine's Day. Take care.
Bye.